This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hello, pet friends. This is Michelle Fern, your host on Best Bets for Pets. Okay, we've had them on before, but not quite like this. Yep, poopy bags and cat litter bags. And you might be thinking, what's so great about this one? Well, I'm going to tell you, actually, I'm going to have my guest tell you, because these are not like no other. We're going to be right back right after this break.
DINOVITE.com.
When we put him on the Dynovite, he took right to it. All of these symptoms disappeared.
Dynovite is nutrition.
If you want the dog to be healthy, you got to feed it something healthy.
Something that he actually likes to eat. You need to put him on Dynovite.
Dynovite for life.
If you love your dog, you don't just want him healthy, you want him to be happy.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to introduce Rudy Patel. He's the Director of Business Development for Beyond Green LLC. Welcome, Rudy.
Thank you.
So you produce poopy bags and cat litter bags that are completely green, sustainable, human grade, and there's a lot of them out there, these, poopy bags in general and cat litter bags in general. What is so different about the ones that are being produced by Beyond Green?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So there are a lot of brands out there that, are biodegradable or green. However, a lot of them are actually plastic products with chemicals added to them that help break the plastic down, which is what's causing all the microplastics that's in our environment. You've heard of cases of fish eating these microplastics, and then we eat the fish, and, it's just plastics everywhere, and it's causing a mess. The difference between our bags and those oxo-degradable bags is our bags are actually made completely from food-grade ingredients. So that's maize flour, we got vegetable oil, and then biodegradable polyester. So our bags are actually completely organic. What happens is when you throw them away, there's no magic or anything. It simply gets eaten away by microorganisms or earthy creatures.
And you know this because you actually ate one. Empty, but you ate one. You actually produced a really great video for everyone. Where can people see your video? Because, it's just fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, so our video's on YouTube under the BioDOGradable page. You could also find the video on BioDOGradablebags.com. It's going to be on our homepage.
And how did the bag taste?
Bland.
I was
needed
thinking,
some seasoning.
It almost looked like a burrito bag or something, how it was rolled up. And I thought, I wonder if you put that on the outside of something or you just rolled it up or, and I liked how you put do not eat the bags on there so that people would think, let me try this as a joke, maybe a fraternity, sorority joke or something, But
right. My dog eats them all the time. He loves them.
Really? Well, it says people say dogs like bland food, bland. But, there's a lot of tasty food out there for them, too. So I don't know what school to believe, But at least if your dog eats them, especially if there's no poop in them, you don't have to worry about it, right?
Right.
Now, how about the cat litter bags? Because that is a little different. You usually don't find biodegradable cat litter bags. There's some out there that are, I guess, the faux poopy bags that are not 100% biodegradable like yours. But cat litter bags you do not see. I haven't seen any.
So we were actually one of the first brands to come out with the cat litter bags. And the reason we came out with them is that we're a California company. We've heard from a lot of our fans or customers that they used to use grocery bags as cat litter bags when, they scoop the litter. But now grocery stores are starting to charge 10 cents and so on. It started getting complicated. So we were like, okay, well, here's an issue in the state of California. People are starting to charge for grocery bags that consumers used to use also after as, litter bags. Because that became an issue, we decided to come out with the cat litter bags. And believe it or not, it is our top selling product.
I do believe it. And even though I'm not in California anymore, I lived there for many years, and I was there a long time ago, but I remember when they started charging for aluminum cans, and I thought bags aren't far behind. And,
right.
With gas, the emissions and taxes that they charge on that, just so that the air is clean, they charge for everything there. So, yeah, I can see how cat litter bags would be good. Now, given that cat litter bags are your most popular, cat litter bags can get pretty heavy. So your bags, now, do they hold up to all that heavy cat litter?
They do. So we have two sizes right now. One is a 13-inch by 16-inch. That can hold up to 11 pounds. And our 17-inch by 22-inch, which is our large cat litter bags, can hold up to 20 pounds.
Wow. So you could almost put, I don't know, maybe use them as grocery bags in a pinch, if you had to. We're going to take a short break, and then I'm going to ask you a few more questions about Beyond Green and your amazing biodegradable bags. We'll be right back.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back, right after we kibble a little with our sponsors.
Hey everyone, Michelle Fern here. Are your fur babes experiencing anxiety and stress? Do your dogs cower in fear and bark excessively? Does your dog have separation anxiety? Are your cats clawing the furniture or hissing at each other? Well, there is a remedy. Have you heard the term music soothes the savage beast? It's true. And not just any kind of music, but specially tuned frequency music on the solfeggio scale. The whole tone solution provides total peace for your pet without the cost and side effects of drugs and tranquilizers. It's safe, effective, and guaranteed to work or your money back. You will notice a positive difference in your fur kids. I did, and I was amazed. And we have a special offer for you. Visit WholeTonesForPets.com and use the promo code BESTBETS for $10 off. That's WholeTonesForPets.com and use the promo code BESTBETS for $10 off.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking to Rudy Patel. He is the Director of Business Development at Beyond Green, LLC, and they make biodegradable bags for poopy bags and cat litter bags. Now, what other animals can we use these bags for other than, for poopy, it's most likely your dog, and cat litter, it's your cat. What other uses have you heard of that your customers have come and say, hey, I use them for my chickens, or,
Yeah. We've heard our larger bags, we've heard that, some people use it for equine purposes. Not sure if it's specifically horse waste or not, but one of the SKUs that we have is a multi-purpose bag, and that one is used from, literally cat litter and, dog waste to grocery shopping. So it's many, many uses for those out there. I haven't heard of anything too specific, but I do know that people have been talking about using them for horses. So see how that goes.
That makes sense. And there are a lot of areas, and actually I live in an area where there's a few different communities that are equine communities where people have horses. They're not, breeders or anything, but they have some land and they just have horses for their own personal use. And I know that's true in several places in California, especially in the hills of, Malibu and Topanga Canyon and places like that. What about a lot of different places have different types of bags that can be broken down, like you can't use a plastic bag here, you can't throw this away here, as far as for recycling your trash. Now, your bag, you said, is completely broken down, so you have no worries at all. If you're doing your kitty litter, that can be thrown in the recycle bin without a doubt, you think, in all over the U.S. and maybe other countries as well?
That's correct. So, I mean, we don't recommend recycle bin. The green bin is what we recommend because it's organic waste or solid waste. If it goes to a landfill, it will take a little bit longer to decompose due to the lack of oxygen there. The organic waste bin is the best. I know there are a couple of cities throughout the U.S. that have a green bin program that we work with. I know that we got our bags certified by the Compost Manufacturers Alliance, which means even if it ended up in a industrial composter, the bags would completely disintegrate.
And what's the time period again for the bags to disintegrate?
Depending on what environment it's in, like if it's in your home backyard with rich soil, it would be 3 months. If it's in a landfill, it could be as much as 6 months. Okay.
And now the most important question is for everybody listening that's has been, I've tried these and there's usually a hole happens or this or that. You stated the poundage, but you also have on your video 2 guys, pretty buff guys, pulling the bags. What do you think the strength is? It looks like they have a roll of bags stretched out. Well, you did the video. Describe it. Describe it. Because it looks like they're pretty darn sturdy.
Yeah, so because one of the ingredients in our material is vegetable oil, it gives it that stretchability. So if I were to pull on a plastic bag, it would stretch, and then tear, right? This bag, when it's new, fresh off machines, within the shelf life, 12 months, it will keep stretching, and that vegetable oil helps with the bondage of the bags. We like to say that they are stronger than plastic bags. I know there's consumers out there that say, hey, we've used biodegradable bags. By the time we use it, there's already a hole or my hand goes straight through it. That's a common misconception between compostable bags and oxo-degradable bags. Oxo-degradable, if you recall, I mentioned earlier, are just plastic bags with chemical additives, right? So a lot of times when people start using these oxo-degradable bags, the chemicals already started to break down the bag, which is why when you use it, your hand goes through it or it rips right away. It's because the chemical bonds are already breaking down.
Okay, so the difference is, what is it, oxo-degradable?
Correct, oxo-degradable.
Okay.
And then ours are food-grade compostable.
Food-grade compostable. Okay, so that's the big difference. And it is a big difference because there's a lot of people that have not, have tried and are a little gun-shy to come back to it because of that reason. They've poked their hole and,
sure.
Nobody wants to touch poop. So,
right.
But the fact that yours they're food-grade.
Food-grade, and they're just compostable bags.
Now, the most important thing, where can people find the Beyond Green poop and cat litter bags?
Sure. So we are on Chewy.com. We're on Amazon. We're on our website, and we're in a lot of retailers throughout the United States, small mom and pop shops.
Okay, great. And do you have any products coming out in the near future you can give us a hint about?
Yeah, so we actually just launched another brand. It's called the Grow Bags, and that brand has not only pet waste products, but it also has like trash liners, food produce bags. So we're kind of expanding our bag market because we believe in, replacing single-use plastics. Also, the cool thing about this other brand is we're partnered with the National Forest Foundation. So for every pack that we sell, we plant 1 tree in the United States.
Wow. And what are they called?
They're called the Grow Bags. If you go to thegrowbags.com, all the products are there. You could also find those products on BioDOGradablebags.com.
Okay, great. And you're in a bazillion places. And for everybody that's listening and you're, working out or driving or something, you can go to Pet Life Radio, go to Best Bets for Pets, and go to this show. And you'll find the link right to the Beyond Green biodegradable bag site. Or you can do a search on the homepage and it'll take you there as well. So, Rudy, there's still a lot of misconception on, how people can do with less plastic in their lives, getting more biodegradable products, and just incorporating it into all different areas of their lives, whether it's grocery shopping or poopy bags or whatnot. How do you communicate this to the public?
Sure. So, we do a lot on educating the consumers. I guess the biggest thing I would say is there are a lot of brands out there that do greenwashing or misleading of green claims to make their products seem eco-friendly. I recommend to everybody I talk to always make sure that the claims are backed by certifications. Certifications mean that that product has been tested by a third-party organization and is actually what it's claimed to be. And, whether that's our bags or our competitors' bags, I would always keep an eye out for certifications.
And what should they be certified by?
They could be certified by the United States Department of Agriculture as a bio-based product. There's ASTM D6400, which states compostability, biodegradability. There's just many third-party certification agencies out there that will put their stamp to back the claim made by the manufacturer or the brand.
Well, thank you for helping us to make this planet a much greener place. We need to start doing a better job of taking care of it. It starts someplace, and you're making that happen. So thank you so much for doing all you do and for coming on Best Bets for Pets.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Well, I love the idea of being green and helping this world of ours be a better place. And, poopy bags and cat litter bags are a fact. That you have to do something with them. Why not use something that is going to be able to be absorbed by the earth and not be something that is going to have negative impact on our planet? So I'm very thankful and thrilled to have Rudy on Best Bets for Pets. Thanks to my whole crew, Mr. Z and Nikki and Charlotte and Dennis and Molly, for using the poopy bags and cat litter bags. And yes, they are very strong, no holes. Mama was happy about that. And so is Daddy, who does most of the cat litter stuff, maybe all of the cat litter stuff. And I'd like to thank everyone listening to Best Bets for Pets for making it our #1 product show on Pet Life Radio. And, of course, thanks to my guests for coming on Best Bets for Pets. Thanks to my guest, Rudy Patel, for coming on Best Bets for Pets. Thanks to everyone that listens to Best Bets for Pets. Without you, there would not be a show, so thank you so much. And, of course, huge thank you to Mark Winter for making me and my guest sound amazing. Now keep listening. You never know what kind of product I'm going to have on Best Bets for Pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.